Welcome back, everyone. I am Brian. You are Chords and Notes Nation. This is Putri Ariani with the song I Will Always Love You. Now, this is not labeled as a cover, but I am assuming this is a cover of the Whitney Houston classic. And why wouldn't it be? I mean, Whitney Houston, as we know, tremendous vocalist, just such an icon. And here we have a young lady who is making her own way into the world of music with her blessed voice. So it's going to be very interesting to hear how she applies her gift to this song. If you're new here, welcome. I would like to invite you. Sorry, I had a moment there. I'd like to invite you to have a seat in my living room here. I've invited you over so we can watch this together, and I will give you a raw, honest, and unedited reaction, possibly during the video, but definitely after the video. Please check out the description box below for more information on ways to follow me outside of YouTube, and for those of you who wish to go above and beyond in support of this channel. I also have a Patreon page which I am developing as well, so please check that out. Those of you who super thanks me, I will record a personalized thank you message in the form of a video short, and I will post it on my channel for you and everyone else to see how epic and awesome that you really are. I think, I know this song. If this is it, I'm pretty sure it is. So I think there's nothing more to set the stage. She's already on the stage, so to speak. This was released 3 hours ago when I'm recording this video. And let's get started. Oh yes, I do. I forgot. Kopi mana kopi. So good. Let's get some captions on here too. I want that.
So I go, but I know I think of you every step of the way.
I like how she's kind of free flowing with this, There's no musical structure right now behind it. Looks like they're getting ready to play. Okay, she's getting the crowd into it. Slides. Nice sustain. Alright, now let me see the guitar player. Let's see the guitar player. Yeah, that was really nice. I see there's a few others probably from that concert, a few other videos that she's put up within the last couple of weeks here that I have to listen to and react to. It's always a pleasure listening to her with such a beautiful voice, with such a gift that she's been given, blessing our ears each and every time that she sings. And that's important. It's important that you take the gifts that you have and you apply them in a way that not only benefits yourself, because that's why you have them, but it benefits others. I think it's a reciprocal relationship that you have with God, right? He gives you a gift. You're created with a gift. You have to use it. You have to give it back, put it back out into the universe, so to speak, in order to experience the fullness of those blessings. And in the process of that, you become blessed, you as well, right? So, what I really like about her singing style, some of the things that I really liked about this song in particular, is she's following in big footsteps, Whitney Houston. So that shows some ambition, it shows some courage, it shows a lot of confidence. And clearly she's able to do this with such ease, it seems, and never disappointed. I like how she slides her, when she slides her sound and then applies just a little bit of, I guess it would be called vocal fry, where the voice cracks and creaks just a little bit. That's something that I really like. I like how she's able to sustain the notes with such relative ease, or at least it sounds like it's rather easy for her to do that. And it's such a crystal clear pitch that she sings with. It really is uplifting, and it has the effect of taking, at least for me, when I'm listening to her, I get drawn into the song and my mind starts to wander. And I have to, every once in a while, do a little self check. Are you still here? Are you still listening? Because that's one of the positive effects that music has. And and there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. So, and nothing wrong with this young lady for sure. She's got it, and she's bringing it, and she's bringing it to the world. See, it doesn't matter whether you win or you lose a competition. You're on a big stage in front of the world, and I know people would, the goal is to win. But in the end, if you take a step back, and I'm thinking, the reason I'm bringing this up, because I know she's on AGT, and I know Chakra Khan was on AGT, and he got booted off, and people are upset about that. But I want to talk about the bigger picture here. Is those are programs, so they're controlled. The outcome is pretty much controlled. Everything about that experience is controlled. When the audience is supposed to clap, when they're booed, supposed to boo. There's signal lights that tell an audience to do these things. So I don't think it's a true representation. And the most important thing to remember is just having that exposure itself can blossom a career. You don't have to be the winner. And in a way, I don't know if I'm okay with anybody really winning it, because then you get the money, and whenever you get the money in the contract, then all of a sudden you have to sign away a part of yourself and become a corporate product. And that's not what I'm for on this channel. That's why I do feature so many independent artists who are trying to create their career on their own outside of the musical corporate world. Because we know what's happened in that institution over the last 50 years. And everything that you hear that comes out of corporatocracy, musical corporatocracy, is it's just not good, in my opinion. You may have talented and good artists, but the product itself is it's all about sales. So they're going to create something to generate sales, and they're going to use data to generate sales. Now, it's okay to use all of that, and it's okay to make your money, but at some point when that becomes the driving force, then the artistry is taken out of the music. The artists themselves, their personal identity oftentimes gets lost. You see what happens to a lot of these musicians. You've heard the stories. They get lost in that world, and they become less than who they are. And you don't want that for your favorites. You don't want for anyone. But when you're talking about a young lady like this who has had worldwide exposure, when you talk about Chakra Khan, who's had worldwide exposure, and the list goes on and on and on. I look at Danny Goki. He didn't win American Idol, but he's doing a phenomenal job on his own with such a great voice, because he's following his passion and his pursuit, and he's following his love for God rather than his love for money. You understand what I'm saying? I hope you guys do. But that's all I have to say on this one, and I will be back with more. God bless you. Jesus loves you. Remember Romans 8:28, and I will talk to you in the next video.